Meantime, AIG reports second quarter earnings today. Probably in the next hour. Our Brendan Lothry is our markets desk watching what we could be expecting.
Yeah,
Brendan.
Analysts are really expecting AIG to post a profit for the first time in 7 quarters, and that's really a far cry from the more than $100 billion the company has lost in the previous 6 quarters. A couple of things to look for in this earnings report. First, obviously, profit, the bottom line. Will that company end the streak of losses? Second, look for the exposure to European swaps. The company said back in June that a book of swaps sold to European banks could have a material adverse effect on results. As of March 31st, AIG had $192.6 billion in exposure there. Now, third, unrealized losses. We're talking mortgage-backed bonds, corporate bonds, etc. $16.1 billion was the total loss there in the first quarter. Analysts are expecting that number to fall as markets have recovered here in the second quarter. And then, lastly, pro forma book value, which excludes the government's stake in AIG. Now, AIG shares have rallied 65% in the last 2 days as traders have bet quarterly results will be better than expected. Huge volume. 131 million shares changed hands yesterday alone. That followed 135 million shares on Wednesday, roughly 4 times the average daily volume over the past 4 weeks. Good dose of short covering also contributing to those rise in shares. Roughly 16% of the float was sold short as of July 15th. So big day for AIG. We'll break down those numbers, John, as soon as they come out.
Brendan, we'll look forward to that. Thanks.